Okay, good day everyone. This is Zidam Astrology once again, and I am bringing your June reading as I do for the trines, and we always mix astrology and tarot because tarot has its origins in the Ganifa cards from the Asian and Persian uh, area in the early hundreds. So let us see where we are going with this today. And as I start off with the fire trine, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And I'm doing my tetractys spread for this. So we have the premise, we have the light and the dark, we have the creator, the sustainer, and the destroyer. And then we have fire, air, water, earth. And those are the cards that we are dealing with for the tetractys spread with fire, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the whole foundation of this reading comes with the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is a card that has quite a few balance, and it's how you read it. It's how you read it that will bring you a measure of, sorry, a measure of harmony or distress. And the Nine of Wands really gives you an idea of weariness, and weariness meaning you're tired. You've reached a point in your life where you have you're on guard, you are on defense, you are reflecting. Sometimes it's standing alone. It's like you're not beaten yet, but you are looking over your shoulder all the time, so that you want to stay in protection mode and defense mode, because something has been happening to you that you are not too sure of, you're not comfortable with, that you feel that you have to battle, that there will be conflicts coming to you. And the graha of this card is Jupiter, and Jupiter holds the position of guru, guru in our chart, our teacher, our philosopher, our guide. He brings the wisdom and the teachings to us. And this Nine of Wands, probably that Jupiter kind of psyche is kicking in for you, because that is what something in your heart, in your mind, in your head, it's telling you be wary. Be wary of what is happening. Be wary of, maybe you have too many commitments. Be realistic about things in your past or things that you can achieve in your future. And the zodiac sign associated with the Nine of Wands is Sagittarius, and that falls right into your trine, your fire trine, because you are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So your foundation here is one of defense, of not being caught off guard, of protection, of you kind of have one last stand, but you're not beaten yet. So that is what this premise is. You are wary for this month of June 2024. And let us see what the light, or in fact, yeah, let us see what the light is in your reading. And the light is the Four of Coins, which is the Four of Pentacles. And Pentacles is all about resources, as you see there. Pentacles is all about money. It's all about what are you going to do? How are you going to deal with your resources, whether it's material or otherwise. And at the end of the day, the Four of Cups is an earthly. It's earthly, it's stable, it's it's one that says financial security. There's a kind of self-interest though at the Four of Coins, so that it feeds into possessions, obsessions. You kind of hanging on to your resources at this point. So that's the light, that you have the resources. The light is that you have the resources, that the cosmic forces are guiding you, that materially you are stable, that you have savings, your investments may be coming through. Business is going to be well for you, if you make some investments. Don't be stingy or greedy, because that could be the negative part of this. And the graha of this card is Saturn, and Saturn is all about learning the hard way, because sometimes when you learn and you get things easy, you don't understand the value of it. So Saturn is telling you though that at the end of the day, learn from the past. Learn from the past so that you can secure your future. Because don't be all about yourself and self-interest. The forces are guiding you. The cosmic energies have your back, because this is the light card. This is the light in your reading. And success in examinations, it could be too. It could be that there might be obstructions, but I don't see it here, because this Four of Coins is your light in the reading. So it's all about your materialistic tendencies that may give you some kind of stability at this point in time. And let's see what the dark is. Maybe we will get a clearer picture with the dark. And the dark is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is all about your emotions and making choices. Your emotions, where you have choices to make. You have choices to make, but you are very emotional about it. But it could be that you are emotional about it because you have partnerships. You have connections. There is harmony. There's equality. One and one, two of the same. That you have made your decision to do something. But this is the dark, and the dark tells you it's cosmic forces that are reacting to you. So this is in reaction to this, and the cosmic forces that are reacting is because you are making choices based on emotions. You are making choices based on connections. It may be a blessing, but then it could also be an obstacle. There must be a balance, and the balance here with the dark, because this is not about relationships. If it was about relationships, it would have been about you and your partner, maybe an engagement, maybe an attraction, maybe a union, or a reconnection, But the moon here is the graha of this card. And the moon, remember, the moon right now is all over the place. And the moon really only stays stable for probably, what can I say, for 2 days sometimes. So that at the end of the day, we need to figure out what is happening. How are we understanding what is happening here? So the dark is telling you, because of your choices, you are going to be given the light here, because this is in reaction to this. And at the end of the day, your finances are pretty stable. So we're going into the destroyer, sustainer, and creator. The destroyer card here is the Ten of Coins. And this is what I was just speaking about. It's your choices that bring you there. And the Ten of Coins is the destroyer. And the destroyer speaks about what needs to be removed for you to move forward. So the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Coins is your destroyer. And the Ten of Coins speak to um, affluence, riches, luxury, comfort. So for you to move forward, you need to not look at those things right now. You need to just look at stability. Don't look at the luxury. And remember, Venus right now, Venus is in Taurus with Jupiter, Sun, Mercury, and Uranus. So the Ten of Coins is telling you that the little luxuries in life may not be happening, because Taurus is the original house of wealth. Venus is all about the luxuries, the beauties, the art, the music. But Venus is within a stellium with four other planets at this point in time. And Sun is there. And Sun could burn things to a crisp. So let us look at what is not the luxurious part. Let us look at what just brings you stability, what doesn't bring you misery. So look at just the basics that could have you comfortable. Look at the basics that could allow you to be having a balanced kind of future rather than a luxurious one at this time. So the month of June is probably all about holding back on purchases, holding back on being a spendthrift, holding back on understanding that your finances need to be stable. So look at your spending. Look at probably how you do things with material, money, finances for this month. That's the destroyer. The sustainer is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is all about charging forward based on emotions. Charging forward based on what you're feeling, what your heart is doing. And the Knight of Cups is really, the Knight of Cups, even though it's emotions, the Graha of this card is Mars. And Mars is a fighter. Mars is the commander in chief of the army, the planetary army. So Mars always wants to do battle. But the Knight of Cups cannot be doing battle on emotions, because you don't want to go into a battle with your emotions. You want to go into a battle with your head, with your level head, that you have strategized, you thought about things, and now you are going into battle. But you need to understand that you need to be calm. Gentle approach may be necessary as the sustainer. And this sustainer says what helps you maintain a balanced life. So don't rush into things. While you have to understand, don't be a spendthrift, this is also telling you don't rush into spending, because to sustain a balanced life, you cannot be the Ten of Coins. And the Creator, which is explains what drives you in a particular direction, is the Devil. And now the Devil is not a bad card. It's not a card that tells you, oh, bad things are happening. The Devil is a choice also. And it comes right under the Two of Cups. The Devil is a choice. The original Rider-Waite depiction of the Devil shows that in the lovers, if this was a relationship, in the lovers, you are chained very loosely. It's your choice to stay there. So that the Devil, being the creator, explains what drives you in the new direction. That probably you are of two minds what to do. Stay chained to something or let go. And sometimes more than not, your decision is to stay. Your decision is to stay there. That it is your choice of what you're doing. You are creating the balance in your life. You are creating the direction in where you are going. You are creating the choices that will give you harmony or not. That is what is happening here. And the devil's graha, the graha of the card is Saturn. And as the second Saturn that you're getting, that you need to learn, and probably you need to learn the hard way. But your choices here is what is going to bring you this balance. And I just feel that even though the Nine of Wands here is the premise, is the foundation of this Four of Coin really has a lot to do with it, with the choices. So this light and dark with the premise really speaks to you, fire trine, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And let us see how you should or could be going through this on a daily basis. And here we have fire. And fire comes right under the Ten of Coins, and it is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is all about heartbreak. It's about heartbreak. And the Three of Swords is that this fire, this creative force, and your will and your ambition, this creative force, Ten of Coins, Devil, and Three of Swords, it's going to bring you heartbreak if you do not make the proper choice. You do not understand that you can let go or have to let go. You become a spendthrift, or because you see they're all in the same sphere. The colors, they are guiding you. The devil is in the same sphere as the 9, the 2, and the devil. This 10 and this 3 is the same color. And at the end of the day, the Three of Swords joined with the Ten of Coins, which is aligned with the devil in the destroyer, sustainer, creator line, will bring you heartbreak. So let's see. And we have another sword, the Two of Swords. Again, it's all aligning. My goodness, fire trine. The Two of Swords again is blindly making choices. You are blindfolded, but you don't understand that things are stable because the waters are not rough. The mountains are not high. The rocks are there, but they're not high. You can climb them over. But you have your eye closed to the choices that you are making. And this is air, the current strategies and thoughts. So you are thinking without looking beyond what you cannot see. You are thinking and you are strategizing blindly. This is what it's telling you. You know, this current strategies, whatever you are thinking and your choices, you are doing it blindly. This is your routine, and it all works together. They're all in the same color. Think about it, fire trine. Then we have temperance as water, exploration of your emotions. And it tells you, do not go into battle with your emotions. Be a level head. Think about the choices you are making. This Two of Cups is also choices. This Two of Swords is also choices. So you have choices to make. And temperance is about balance. Temperance is holding back, thinking about things, having one foot on the earth or on the ground, as we say, and one foot in the water. You have to balance emotions. This lady is holding 2 cups here in her hand. She's holding 2 cups. It's all about balance. It's all about choices. And this is your water, exploration of your emotions. It comes right under the 9 of Cups. Think about what you're doing this month. Then we have, as the final card, the Earth, coping with everyday life. And you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Again, Wands is all about action, the rod, the taking action, going into battle. And at the end of the day, how do you cope with everyday life? You cope with everyday life through the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is there telling you, at the end of the day, you are a strong person. You are dynamic. You are self-confident. Your self-esteem is high. Your self-worth, your self-belief, it's all about you. How you make the choices, how you keep the materials that you have now, what resources you have now, whether it is your house, your car, your job, the money in the bank, your savings, your investments. How do you keep this stable? How do you balance the money or the resources that you have? Because remember, the 9 of Wands, the whole premise of this is you are wary of of doing something. You are looking behind your back. You are standing guard. So the Queen of Wands tell you you are strong to stand guard. You are strong to understand the choices that you have to make, but you have to make a lot of choices. You are here, the devil is poking you. He's just behind you to probably make the wrong decision because of your emotions. You want to rush into battle on your based on your emotions rather than your level-headed um, strategic thinking, and you can get heartbreak from this. You can get heartbreak. But as I see it here for you, Fire Trine, it's all about choices, it's all about balance, it's all about taking care of what you have and not being greedy, not having a self interest that will bring you heartbreak, not rushing into battle. There are things that, or emotions that could send you in the wrong direction, because the Knight of Cups here is facing the devil, but he has the Ten of Coins on his back. So at the end of the day, think about what you're doing. Think about what decisions you are making and how quickly you make them that will bring you heartbreak, and have other choices blindly that you're making. The word here is temperance. The word here is your strength to bring you that balance. And let us see what the spiritual guide here would be telling you. Let us see what card will come up for you as the spiritual guide for the Fire Trine for this period. And it tells you here immediately that the sage, and the sage is a card that is telling you what is night for all creatures is the time of awakening for the self-controlled, and the time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective sage. So basically what it's telling you is that what others think, you don't follow. You don't follow the leader. You need to follow what your mind is telling you and not your emotion, because that introspection is what the sage wants to do. The sage doesn't act as soon as he gets information or hears something or sees something. The sage sits and meditates and then take action, and that is introspection. So the word here for you, Fire Trine, is introspection for the month of June 2024, and the reading from the Tetractys spread. Have a good one.